Hello everybody and welcome back to the series where we Iron Man every single Fire Emblem game. Today we will be continuing our journey through Fire Emblem 4, also known of course as Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, but before we do that, we finished a chapter last time, specifically chapter 5, so now we have to do a story recap. Chapter 5 is an extremely important chapter in the game, and we're going to find out why right now, so let's get right into it. So last time, we finished our journey through Salice. We killed a whole bunch of people, including the uncles of Lewin, and because they were being jerks. And we ended up in Zaxxon Castle, which is where Dakar was, who was one of the dukes. And the Queen of Salice, Rana, was like, "Sigurd, you can stay here for as long as you want. I appreciate what you did." And Sigurd's like, I gotta clear my name, you know. I gotta go kill everyone. And Rana's like, "I'm not sure that murdering people to convince people that you didn't murder people is the best strategy," but that's really all Sigurd knows how to do. So he's like, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people in Granville and prove that, you know, I'm innocent and so is my dad. And Rana's like, "All right, you do you, king." So our first obstacle is this man. This is Lubbock. Oh no, sorry, he's at Lubbock. This is Langbolt. So him and Reptor were the two dukes that basically killed Prince Kurth and convinced the king that Sigurd and his father were the ones that did it. So he's a bit of a jerk and we don't like him very much, and he's been beating up Sigurd's dad. In fact, Sigurd's dad, Byron, is right here. This is Sigurd's dad. So Sigurd's dad is basically on death's door, but he has the ancient or the holy blade of his house, the Tyrfing, and he wants to get it to Sigurd. So he's running over to Sigurd, like trying to get him the blade. Langbolt obviously doesn't want Sigurd to have the blade, so he sends out this guy whose name is Slater. He's very small, doesn't really matter much, and he's gonna go pursue Byron. So Sigurd's like, "All right, gotta go kill Langbolt, gotta go save my dad, I'm out of here." So he goes over, he meets with his dad. His dad unfortunately dies, but before he does that, he gives him the Tyrfang. Unfortunately, it's broken, which is not great, Dad, thank you, but we appreciate the effort. So his dad is dead. He absolutely massacres Slater. There's another person here with Langbolt. This is Andre. He's the one that was sent over to annihilate Manya and the Pegasus Knights last chapter, and he's one of the like lords of Zhongbai. So he goes to fight Sigurd, just like everybody else. He gets slaughtered, and Sigurd marches on Langbolt, who tries to defend Lubbock, but is also massacred by Sigurd. By the way, we're getting to the point where a lot of these people that we're killing, specifically in the case of Langbolt, is the head of his house. So he has a lot of holy blood, of I think it's Dozel holy blood specifically. So he also has the legendary weapon of his house. So pretty scary people, but we managed to defeat him and take Lubbock. Now, after this happens, a few different things are going to happen. Down here in Fenora, this person's going to spawn. This is Vala. She's just a member of, I think, House Frege, and she's going to defend Fenora from us. It's just like a desert town. But what's more important is that this person and this person are going to show up. Now, this is Ethlin and Quan. If you remember correctly, we talked about them a little bit in Chapter 1. They joined us then, but they had left recently. They are the, I guess, the prince and the princess of Leinster, which is down here. You can barely see it. They went home, but they've come back to try to help Sigurd, and they're currently trudging through the Yi Desert. Unfortunately, they're cavalry, and cavalry doesn't move in desert very well. So this man, another man that we met earlier, Trevant, the king of Thracia, decides, you know what, this is a good time to ambush and murder Quan and Ethlin, because I don't like them very much. And Quan in particular has the Gaybolg, which is the legendary lance of his house, and Trevant wants that quite a bit. So Ethlin and Quan spawn here, they start heading up towards Sigurd, and suddenly Trevant is hot on their heels. And he comes with this guy who's just a general that he has with him. I don't remember this guy's name. It's like Morgan or something. So Sigurd starts heading down here, but unbeknownst to him, Quan and Ethlin are absolutely massacred by these two. Actually, wait, I meant to shoot. I missed. Hold on one second. Oh, I didn't get the picture of the baby. Okay, whatever. Who cares? So basically, Ethlin and Quan have two kids, one of which is Leaf, who will be important later. He's back in Leinster with Finn. The other of which is Eltina, who they're currently carrying with them. So Trevant slaughters Ethlin. So let's put her over in the water. And then Quan, he's like, "Quan, give me the Gaybolg." And Quan's like, "Fine, you can have the Gaybolg, just don't kill my daughter." And he's like, "Cool, that sounds good to me." So he kills Quan. So Quadranthan are unfortunately dead, and Trevant decides to take the child, Eltina, maybe because she has the blood to wield the Gaebolg. Who knows? We'll find out later. And Trevant leaves. And he leaves this guy here, and he's like, you go kill Sigurd. And this guy's like, cool, I can do that. So this guy's out of here. Now, while this is happening, Sigurd heads down here, defeats Vala. Morgan, excuse me, Morgan, whatever this guy's name is, goes up to Sigurd. He's defeated pretty promptly by Sigurd, and now Sigurd's taken Fenora. So now, finally, Reptor reveals himself. So Reptor is under the impression that he will have the army of Arvis behind him, and that they will both crush Sigurd. So Sigurd starts heading down here, and Reptor's like, the second Sigurd gets close, we're gonna destroy him. So Sigurd gets to about here, starts heading up toward Reptor, and then this person, who assured Reptor that he would have her and Arvis's undivided support, tells her meteor mages to start pelting down Reptor. So Reptor's in really bad shape at this point, and he's running around. He's like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna kill Sigurd as my last active, and then he gets murdered by Sigurd. So Reptor dies, but he was clearly betrayed by Arvis, and this is Aya, I think, something like that. So Sigurd's a little confused at this point. He's like, okay, why did you betray Reptor? I thought you were against us. And Aya's like, no, we're chilling with you. In fact, we know you're innocent. We've just been laying in wait to kill Reptor and Langbolt, and we're really glad that you were able to help us out. Go to Barhara and hang out with Arvis, and he'll tell you all about it. And Sigurd's like, that's awesome. Things are going really well. I can't imagine things will ever go bad again. So he heads over here to Arvis, and he's like, Arvis, bro, I heard what Aya told me, whoops. We're chilling, right? And Arvis is like, you know what? Actually, you are a traitor, and we were just fucking with you as well. In fact, would you like to see my new bride? And so he brings out Deirdre, and Sigurd is, of course, like, what? Wait a minute, that's my wife. What are you doing? And Deirdre seems to sort of recognize him, but he ushers her back into the castle, and then this happens. Boom! He's absolutely massacred along with all of his troops. It's actually pretty brutal for a Fire Emblem game. All of your units are absolutely massacred. Obviously, we don't know at the moment which ones died and which ones didn't, but we were surrounded by Arvis's men, and they rained meteors down upon us. So, at the end of Generation 1, Arvis is now, I guess, the king, or at least the leader of Granvale. He's gotten what he wanted. Manfroy got what he wanted because the two Lobtyrian children, Arvis and Deirdre, are together. And unfortunately, Sigurd has been absolutely massacred. So, yeah, this is where we end Chapter 5 and Generation 1. We will be picking up in Chapter 6 next time. But yeah, pretty brutal end to the game. If you were playing Fire Emblem 4 and you weren't expecting this would be quite the quite the moment. Especially considering we've spent a long time training up these units. But yeah, so anyways, let's get right into the gameplay of Chapter 6. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that story recap. Obviously, quite a bit of crazy shit happened between last chapter. My mic is slowly falling down. Can we stop doing that, maybe? Can we stop? I don't know. I guess it's up to the mic. But yeah, definitely some crazy shit. Obviously, considering everyone died, or at least supposedly everyone died, it's a little bit questionable if you don't know that much about the story as far as who the hell are our characters now. But we're gonna find out very soon. I am, by the way, really excited. I've enjoyed playing this game thus far, but I'm really excited about this because the units that we're going to be getting in this are the child units. So all that effort we put into pairing up people and stuff is really going to come to fruition here. We're going to have some fun characters, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, let's get right into it. The final battle for control of Granvale sent its most powerful figures to the grave. Just as he had planned, this left Arvis as the sole ruling power of the kingdom. Yeah, everyone's dead. Wow. That's true, because we were from Kelphi. Everyone pretty much died from Zhengbai. I think Edda. What was Edda? Edda was Claude, and he died. Frege died, as well as Velthamor. Oh no, he's Velthamor. Dozel died as well. Yeah, everyone died. Opposition from Celise and Leinster was swiftly crushed. and so Arvis unified all Jugdral under Granvel's rule. With overwhelming support from his subjects, Granvel thus became the first emperor of the Granvale Empire. 17 years passed since the Battle of Belhala. The adoring public, who once welcomed the rise of Emperor Arvis, now struggle under his oppressive dictatorial. Is it dictatorial? It's like dictatorship rule, dictatorial rule, dictatorial. You know, sometimes like you've heard words but you don't see them, and then you're like, and then you look stupid. And across Jugdral in the other realms now dominated by Granville. Why did my mic? What is going on? Just stay. Just stay. Just stay. Maybe if I like push it down. I hope this is probably really annoying to listen to, right? Sorry about this. Okay, maybe that's better. Their people have been reduced to living as little more than slaves of the Empire's whims. Didn't Arvis have like a really altruistic reason to become emperor? What's going on? In the former kingdom of Isaac, Granville's harsh rule tortures the Isaacian people. King Danon, the appointed king of Isaac, is a brutal and unforgiving tyrant. Just like his late father, Duke Langbolt. While Danon himself lives an indulgent life at the Rivaux Palace, the people remain little more than slaves to the Empire. His second son, Johann, rules Isaac Castle, while his youngest, Johalavir, I don't know, rules Sofara. And the remote Ganeshire region is governed by Danon's trusted confidant, General Harold, who is a reused sprite that we've seen many times thus far. Under their rule, Isaac knows no freedom. However, one last hope remains for Isaac. Tirnanog, an isolated village in Isaac's far north. There, Prince Shannon works to raise a liberation army whose strength grows with each passing day. Among these proud young warriors is a young man dubbed the Scion of Light by the people of Isaac and revered as the rightful prince of the Granvale Empire. He's the brave young leader of the Liberation Army. His name is Seliph. Oh, we know Seliph. That's our boy. Chapter 6, Heirs to the Light. Ganeshire. Harold, have you ferreted out the rebels yet? Or are you content to leave them unchecked for the rest of their days? Shannon and his rebel ilk are growing stronger by the day, and now they hamper us at every turn. As if that weren't enough, they harbor the spawn of Sigurd the traitor. The very existence of this scum utterly defiles the authority of the Isaacian throne. It's kind of sad, right? Because well, not sad, I suppose, but the children of... They even said it, right, that the plan was like the children of the current lords, like Langbolt and Reptar, were going to be the ones that were going to govern the other places. But they don't know, obviously, that they were betrayed. Although I guess Langbolt wasn't betrayed. He was killed by us. Reptar was. 1,000 apologies, Your Highness, but everything is under control. The rebel hideout has been found, and even as we speak, an army is on its way to crush them. Those vile mice have nowhere else to run. By sundown, not a single rebel will still be breathing. Very well, but be warned, Harold. Don't even think of underestimating them. Most of the rebels are too young to pose a threat, but they still have Oifi and Shannon. Those two alone are extremely dangerous. Dismissing them would be a fatal mistake. Yes, sir, I'm aware, but I've already had Tirnanog, the rebel hideout, surveyed in secret, and it appears that neither are anywhere in sight. It's safe to assume them to be currently absent, sir. What? Then why are we still talking about this? Send the order to move on Tirnanog immediately. The people of Isaac are treating these rebels like some kind of heroes of freedom, but it's high time they learn the error of their ways. Kill them, all of them! I'll be waiting back at Rivaux. I expect nothing but good news. Not great. But you know what? If you have a liberation army, you gotta go liberate at one point or another, right? So I guess it's time to liberate. Tirnanog. Oh shit, Seliph! We have a problem, Lord Seliph. Looks like the Empire has finally caught on to our whereabouts. A brigand set out from Ganeshire, and they seem to be... Or a brigade, sorry, not a brigand. And they seem to be headed our way. Ulster, why so surprised? Did you really think our little hideout wouldn't be found out sooner or later? Let them come, I say. It only makes the battle easier for us. It'll be the easiest thing to just walk right over to Ganeshire and pick them off as we go. You've got to be kidding. Prince Shannon's still off trying to find the Yeed Shrine, and Oifi and the others aren't back yet. It's just the two of us against an entire army. Surely even you can't think this'll end well. I don't care. You can't sit here and be as scared witless as you want. Or you can sit here and be as scared witless as you want, but I'm not letting a chance like this pass. The prince still treats us like helpless children, but come on. We've had more than enough training. We're ready for real action, but... So these are the kids of Ira, which means... What are they to the prince? Because she's the aunt, so they're cousins to the prince. Okay, I think. Yeah, I think. I'm not gonna run away anymore. I'm sick to death of sitting here while these monsters butcher our friends. Or worse, the Empire's thugs are still out there, snagging any girl they see. If Prince Shannon hadn't come for me that day, I'd be just another one of them, dead or wishing I was. Jesus Christ. I won't forgive or forget their pain. No, that's not it, Larcy. You're right, it's horrible and all, but... You're wary of engaging the enemy out of concern for my safety, aren't you, Ulster? Most likely, I presume Shannon would have given you strict orders to keep me safe. After all, if Shannon had not given such an order, you'd already be out there in the fray. To not be thirsting for a good battle just isn't the Ulster I know. Oh, that's right. Sorry, sir. I was hoping we didn't have to involve you. I'm not a child anymore either, Larcy. If you two plan to fight, then I plan to fight by your side. There's more at stake today than only the resistance. What of Tirnanog? What of Tirnanog? We owe so much to its people. I refuse to abandon them at such a critical hour. But we've no time to waste debating this. Lana, stay behind and help the citizens. We'll engage the foe in the western gully. Wait, my lord, I'm coming too. I can't permit that, Lana. She's a healer, Seliph. We need that. A cleric such as yourself is ill-suited for such a battlefield. That's not true! He's an idiot! This is my fight too. You won't convince me any more than you could convince Larcy. Every day I think the Empire can't get any more cruel, and every day I'm proven wrong. They prey on the weak and vulnerable as if snuffing out their lives is sport to them. I can't sit quietly and accept this. I may not be able to fight, but I have my own way of defending everyone. My apologies, Lana. You're absolutely right. The battle for Isaac's freedoms rests upon all of us. Very well, we should go together. How this will turn out, I cannot say. But we owe it to all of Isaac to give this battle no less than our best. Yes, my lord. Sorry, I shouldn't have spoken so brazenly. Or so brashly. What? You have nothing to apologize for. Now, Ulster, Larcy, and Lana, the time has come. Move out. Sweet. Get some new units. I'm going to pull up their growth so we can take a look. Alright, so we get Seliph. Oh my god, look, he has the barrier shield power and speed ring. And the silver sword. Wait, the weapons keep? Wait, that's insane. This means that not only does he have the crit skill when using this, but he also has 7% extra crit. That's fucking ridiculous. He also gets Pursuit and Nihil, which is pretty nice. He also gets mounted when he promotes, but we're not obviously to that point yet. So really nice unit. Middle get growth. Holy Blood, 2nd generation. Oh, that's right, you can't look at Seliph's growth. Seliph is ridiculous. Yeah, he's really good for sure. Okay, then we have Larcy. Yes, oh wow, so she has the leg ring, the bolt sword, the brave sword, and the iron blade. That's insane. Oh my god! She has Bargain, Soul, Astra, Nihil, and Pursuit. Holy shit. Okay, so she's pretty sweet. So Larcy, let's look at Larcy. Her father would be Dew, which means she has, wow, a 50% strength and a 40% defense growth. Very nice. Yeah, she's nuts. Oh, wow. Okay, Ulster. Ulster has less good stuff. Wait, it was Dew, wasn't it? It had to have been, right? Because she has like Bargain and stuff, so Dew had to have been the father. So Ulster looks quite a bit worse. But he has all these skills as well. No, he's pretty good too. So he is also Dew, 55% strength, 50%. Yeah, he's also really good. Yeah. He just doesn't have the weapons. I should have. So we actually, the only item we missed in Generation 1 was a wind sword that Dew could have picked up. And yeah, he would have carried it on to Ulster, I believe, which would have been really nice. So I definitely missed out on that. That's unfortunate. And then, oh, Patty is the, oh, wow. So Patty is the daughter of Aideen. So she has all of these staves. Yeah, I don't remember what this is, but yeah, really sweet. Her growth, not that it matters too much. Patty, 18. Who did 18? Oh, it was Azel. 55% magic, that's really nice. 30% defense. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's very solid. You should have 2 different, yeah. And she has pursuit, which is, you know, whatever. But yeah, really good staves. Oh, wow. Okay. Can I do the arena? Well, I kind of wasted that turn. Oh, well. She has the leg ring. Let's actually look at what's going on. Also, I should bring my guide over here so we can figure out what we want to do as far as like conversations and stuff. Holy crap, there's a lot of conversations you can have. Oh my god, there's so many. What the fuck? There's so many conversations. Can we do any right now? It looks like these are pretty much all stuff we can't do until later. Also, these names, because of like the translation patch and stuff, are a little bit different, so it's going to be kind of hard to figure out who the hell is who. Which is a little bit annoying. Well, I didn't realize that the weapons got to keep... Wait, does that mean that her brave sword... I guess it only has 10 kills. That's not that good, but still. Wow, I didn't know that the weapons kept the, like, the kills. That's crazy strong. So we're going over here, and we have to kill this guy. Harold, who looks pretty whatever. It's weird that he has a return band when we don't get the return band. What's the point of him having a return band? Maybe he's going to use it. Maybe he's going to, like, retreat when we get close. I don't know. I don't know. So... Nice. Nice. Yeah, crazy good. Their skills are ridiculous. The fact that they both have them. I'm glad we got the leg ring. One of the reasons that I wanted to give the leg ring to Ira was that we were going to be getting her kids on chapter 1 or chapter 6, but the first chapter of Gen 2, which is good because it means that we get the leg ring really early, and it should help us train them, which is really nice. So is there an arena? I'm gonna guess not. Yeah, no. Armory, yeah, not much. Okay. It's fine. Like I said, she has the leg ring, so sure, I'll probably double, so why not? And Astra. Yeah, Astra Soul Cheese. I think Astra Luna might have been a little bit better, but either way. Bargain's nice too. You can do some like buying and selling. It looks like most of the conversations are with people that we haven't recruited yet, so I'm just gonna assume that's the case. So Selif has 8. No, he has 12 defense. Oh, I have 12 defense, yeah. So sure. Does Sick. Let me look at Aideen's staves really quick one more time. So I think the broken staff might be physic, which is definitely something she has. Oh, do they also carry over money? I don't know. They all seem to start with such odd amounts. They must have carried over monies. Okay, I didn't realize that they carried over money. I definitely would have switched things up just a touch. Oh, you can get to both of them? Ah, it should be fine. If I knew they were going to carry over money, I probably would have changed, you know, how I spent money a little bit. But I think it's fine. We already were micromanaging so much. I don't think it matters too much. Nice Astro proc. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I just hit my mic. So on my table. Do. Okay. So Generation 2 is kind of interesting because you get really low level units. But the game accelerates quite a bit quicker because the end game of Generation 2 needs to be like tougher than the end game of Generation 1 because the enemies are going to be stronger. So, but obviously you have the advantage of having the kids units. We're too late. The battle has already begun. I guess news of Tirnanog, Selif and all that must have leaked while we were out scouting. I hope everyone's doing all right. Most of them will be fine, Lester. But what about your sister? What if Lana's gone and gotten herself mixed up in the fighting? She can't defend herself at all if she's out in the open like this. So we should hurry back. The sooner get back. I think that's supposed to be we. The sooner we get back to Lord Sigurd's side, the better. Indeed. Come, Dermot. Lester, the battlefield awaits us. Okay, so we get 2 new units, one of which, of course, is Oifi. So if you remember correctly, Oifi was sort of like a child that was helping out Sigurd in Generation 1. He's not a child of anyone, of course. Well, he's a child, I guess, of his mother and father, but not of anyone that we were using. Now, Oifi's interesting because Generation 1 of this game doesn't really have a Jagan type character. I guess you can make the argument that Sigurd's the Jagan, but that's not really, that's a little weird. So Oifi is very much the Jagan of part 2. So he's obviously really good. He looks really strong. So gonna be using him a lot. We have Dermot, who has pretty crappy weapons. So does Lester. Are these the... Oh, that's right. Lester's gonna be kind of bad, right? Because, yeah, his dad is Azel. Yeah, which means he has a 55% magic growth, but only a 20% strength growth. Yeah, Lester's not gonna be so good. Yeah, we'll try to use him, obviously, but pretty mediocre. We have Dermot. Is Dermot the son of anybody? Oh, yeah. What are his weapons? Oh, he's got to be Beowulf's. Yeah, he's Beowulf and Rakestis' kid. Yeah, that's right, because Beowulf had pretty crappy weapons, which is sort of unfortunate. At least he has 11 kills with the thing. So Beowulf gives him, holy crap, an 80% speed or strength growth. Holy shit. Yeah, he looks really solid. We're probably gonna try to use him. Unfortunately, his starting weapons are pretty weak, but okay. Yeah, Lester is gonna really struggle. And the problem with Lester too is because neither of his parents used bows, he's... Yeah. Lana, don't tell me you're fighting too. I am, Lester. I simply couldn't bear to leave Lord Seliph to fight alone. Why am I not surprised? Look, I know I can't get you to leave, but just be careful, okay? It'd break Mother's heart if something happened to you out here. I know, but actually there was something Mother told me. She told me that we owe the greatest of debts to the people of Isaac, and that if we can help them in any way, we owe it to them to do all we can. Yeah, I guess she's right. I mean, we wouldn't even be heroes now. Or we wouldn't even be here now if it weren't for the help of the locals. So, where is Mother anyways? She's back in Tiernanog Abbey, working like always. Oh! Right, listen, Lana. We've got to give this battle our all, both in Mother's name and in the name of our lost father. Someday, I know, we'll finally be able to help Mother return to her home, Zhongbai. You're right, Lester. So, Aideen is alive. Oh, we got a look. Cool. Interesting. I didn't know Aideen was alive. Oh yeah, that was one of the conversations we could do. Okay. Oh, also Ulster can talk to, yeah, Larcy. Okay. Oh wait, that's gonna leave him at 1. I'm an idiot. That's Soul, not very useful. Interesting, okay. Wait, what did she proc? I didn't even... Was it Soul again? No, it was Astra. The camera was over on the knight. You couldn't even see what she proc. That's funny. Yeah, so not everyone died in the last event, so we can also do this, which will give us a look. You holding up okay so far, Larcy? We just left Ulster. What the hell? Yeah, I'm getting by fine. Just be careful out there, okay? Your usual brazen antics will only get you in trouble now. I know. What, do you think I'm still a child? Man, that iron will of yours. Guess you're just like Mom was. If what the Prince Shannon's told us is true. Yeah, Ira, I can't remember a thing about her. You? No, of course not. We're twins, remember? If you were too young to remember, then so was I. We weren't even 2 years old back then. It was Oifi who took us with him when he fled to Isaac with Seliph. We waited and waited, but Mom never followed. Oh, I guess they didn't mention that, but I guess they took them. I guess she didn't make it out of the Battle of Valhalla alive. Ulster, you swore you'd never say anything awful like that again. Mom's alive. I'm sure of it. Don't you dare say otherwise ever again. Sorry, Larcy. You're right, I'm sorry. I don't think she's alive, but, you know. couple of kids can dream, you know? So somebody was saying in a comment about who potentially died and who potentially lived, and they were saying that Ira is the one person that's 100% died. A lot of the mothers, I think, potentially live, whereas a lot of the fathers die. It makes some sense, right? Because hypothetically, some of the kids haven't been born yet. But yeah. So Ira is probably very dead. Okay. So we kill these guys. I'm just gonna look at the map really quick. And then we go over here. Okay. And then I think you can recruit him. If I remember correctly, there's like a decision where you can like either recruit one of two of like these axe guys. Oh yeah, here's the other one. Johan. I assume this one's probably the better one to recruit. He has Vantage. What does the other guy have? A cost. Okay. They both, I think, are probably pretty mediocre, but yeah. Anyways. You want to show me just how insanely strong you are? I mean, I will say Lester definitely has going for him, at the very least, the fact that he's mounted and can keep up. I like that. And even though I said his strength growth was terrible, and it is, his speed and like skill growth and stuff are actually like totally fine. So and actually you have an armor slayer, so I think you could probably go absolutely crazy on these guys. Oh, it looks awesome too. Yeah, Oifi's really good. What are Oifi's growths? Does he also have good growths? I assume he does. Everyone in this game has like at least pretty solid growths. Oh, can you also not see Oifi's growth? Oh, I wonder if this is only... Oh, you can see Selif's growth on Serenus Forest. You just have to go to fixed. The inheritor growth is only showing... Okay, alright, that makes sense. So Selif's growth, he has 140% HP growth. That's nuts. Yeah, his growths are really good. Oifi's growths are kind of whatever. I mean, we're sort of comparing them to the kids, and the kids have, like, combined growths and stuff, so they're going to be quite a bit better for sure. Yeah, that guy's almost dead, so we can kill that guy. But yeah. Oh, both Johan and you'll have whatever the guys' names are have some holy blood. That's kind of cool. So I want you to go up here. There's just a 1 unit. What's your range? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into your range eventually anyways. Good crit. Is 21 hit? I don't have physics, so this is actually pretty dangerous. Why don't we just kill this guy? It's safer. I'm surprised we haven't seen a crit. Okay, well. Just complain and then it has to happen. Damn. Silif actually has really good growths except speed, but he has the speed ring, so I'm not too worried about his speed. So we could have Larcy go fight this guy. What's the hit? 41? Yeah, it's a little scary. Why don't we stay in Selif's range because he gives us some stars. No, I really want to start actually using her to get some experience, but I think we're good for the time being. Oh, these guys are moving too. Yeah, because recruitment, that's inheritance. I literally can't read. Why? This guy decided to attack Oifi? Is he mental? Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, this guy also wants to attack Oifi. Yeah, people are fucking crazy. Yeah, so between those two, there's an Axe Knight and an Axe Fighter, and you have to decide which one you want to recruit. I assume the Axe Knight is definitely the better choice, just because he can keep up better being mounted. He's obviously the much better class, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So that's the one I'm thinking we should do, but I don't know why I attack this guy. I deal like no damage. HP, skill, speed, defense. Very good level up. Very good indeed. Okay. It's one of those, it's kind of weird because you don't necessarily want to use your strongest weapons because then you use up hits and you don't want to do that. Well, I really expected her to actually kill that guy. But you want to use your strongest weapons because getting kills is really important because then you can get that crit. That's fine. She just setting up a kill for Lester. I guess we had to proc Astra if we were actually gonna be able to kill him. There's only a certain percentage chance of that. Because these guys are starting to move, but they're still pretty far away from us. Sure. I wouldn't mind getting some kills for Dermot, but he's already level 3. Or Delmit, whatever his name is. Delman? What does this translation patch say? Dermot, yeah. One of the, I mentioned this a second ago, but one of the really annoying things that we're going to run into is trying to figure out whose name is whose, because there's a lot of different stuff going on here. Number one, the translation patches are different depending on what you're looking at. So already the names are going to be different, but on top of that, what's really annoying is that if you don't have pairings, you get generic kids. Which is fine for our purposes because we don't have any generic kids. The problem is when I'm looking on this guide, they have to shove the generic kid and the normal kid, or our kid, like next to each other. So like if you don't pair Ira with anyone, we would have 2 units, but they would be named, they would have different names and they'd be different characters. So it's a little bit annoying to look at because it's constantly doing that. Let's heal. Larcy. Also, I'll probably call Larcy Ira quite a bit, so. Oops. Yeah, like I said, Seliph. Honestly, there's a chance that I should have put the leg ring on Sigurd, but Seliph unfortunately is not mounted right now. But when he promotes, which I don't know if Seliph is a like a level 20 promotion like everyone else, or if it's like a story-based promotion. I feel like it's a level 20 promotion, but either way, once he promotes, he does get mounted. In fact, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, Seliph is the only character in this game that can actually mount and unmount, which is really kind of bizarre. All right, I'm gonna let Larcy kind of go crazy here because I trust her a bit if she's on that thing. If they want to attack Oifi again for some reason, then, you know, let him. But she has the Brave Sword and she has Soul, so I feel like there's a very good chance that she doesn't die here. So I'm gonna let her go crazy. Get some good experience. This might not be the best idea because they're still gonna have like 15% hit or something, but we have Soul, so even if we, oh, it's only 5%, yeah, then I feel pretty good. We are gonna use a lot of Brave Sword hits here, but that's okay. Skill, strength, speed. Okay, I really want HP. Is her HP growth not 100? I feel like everyone's is 100. I'm surprised it's not 100. Larcy has... No way. You know what's really funny? The only way that Larcy doesn't have a 100% HP growth is exactly if Ira is paired with Dew, which is the one that we paired her with. But what's especially funny is that it only dips by a little bit. So Larcy still has a 95% HP growth. She just didn't hit on it. That's really funny. So the one and only way to see Larcy not get HP on a level up is to pair Ira with Dew and then get the 5%. Yeah, we got HP that time. That's really funny and kind of unfortunate. Wow. Because if you look at growths, it's the same for the other kid as well, which is sort of funny. But basically, as long as you pair units together, their growths are all a little bit higher. And basically everyone has like over 100% HP growth. It's crazy. All right, well, she just annihilated all of those people, so that feels pretty good. And she got some good levels. So level 3 now. Some good level ups too. Other than the whole not getting HP thing, which was sort of unfortunate. Maybe we get Astra here. Yeah, in retrospect, giving Dew like some kind of stronger weapon. If I was a bit more careful on who had what equipped, obviously I could have been a little bit better about who would end up with what, but it's not, I don't think it's that big of a deal. We'll get other weapons that we can give people and stuff, you know. But you can see just how much stronger the enemies are than our units, and it's definitely like, you definitely want to have inherited a lot of growth, or a lot of stats and stuff, because these units aren't that weak. And a lot of the units that we have, like these, you can tell like just how much stronger Larcy is, but Lester in particular is like pretty weak. Was that 10? And yeah, he should have pursuits because of Beowulf. I like the flickering shadow. Okay, Larcy, if you can kill this guy, then if you should be able to kill the other guy, and then we should be chilling. Or leave him at 1 health. You know, the choice is yours, Miss Larcy. The choice is yours. A weird choice. I wouldn't have made that choice. I would have, you know, procced something and killed him. Although, to be fair, I keep saying it's like, we'll kill him. But the only thing that we can proc is Astra. It's not like we have Luna or anything. Soul doesn't do anything in that situation, so... It probably wasn't at high percent, excuse me, to actually kill there, to be completely honest. Oh, I should turn off your animation, yeah. Because I actually like this animation quite a bit, and we don't really want to see her heal every single time. In these older games, there really is no difference between models. Like, she looks the same as like AD did and stuff, so. Why does everybody want to attack Oifi so much? Oifi just like has pursuit. Or pursuit. Oifi has provoke. Alright, I get Dermot to kill. I don't know why I want Dermot to get killed so bad, but whatever. What did... Dermot's got an 80% strength growth, right? That's the guy that had that? Yeah. And then basically 40s across the board. Very solid. Alright, we're pretty much good to just go fight this boss, to be completely honest. And Harold, yeah, he doesn't look very scary. We can go crazy with somebody. It's kind of a shame somebody else didn't wind up with an Armor Slayer, because it'd be really helpful in this chapter thus far, but... What are you gonna do? One of the other things about Generation 2, if I remember correctly, is that as you can see, there's a lot less mounted units. Like, obviously, you know, you have like Oifi and we have some other mounted units, and eventually Seliph will be mounted, but the fact that our Lord isn't mounted means we can only ever move like so quickly through the chapters, and it's just the Generation 2 is a lot more, I don't know if conducive is the right word. It's better for units who aren't mounted, unlike Generation 1. Where in Generation 1, like, the combination of, like, Sigurd, Quan, you know, Noish, Alec, like, mostly just Sigurd. Like, if you can't keep up with Sigurd, you can't keep up with the army. Like, that's just how that works. But in Generation 2, it's a lot different. Why don't you go actually kill? We can save that village. I wonder if that is Physic. Maybe I'll have her get the village, because she could use some money to... Yeah, it's a real shame that I wound up buying so much with the parents, because we don't have very much money to work with. And obviously, what I should have done was to repair the... To be fair, I was under the assumption that any weapon that was from parent to kid would be restored of its uses. Now, obviously, we now know that that's not the case, but that would have been my assumption at the time. An assumption that, you know, is incorrect, but... So I didn't think about, like, repairing the physics staff or whatever that broken staff is, for example, because I just assumed that it was, you know... HP, okay, we got HP again. Very good level up. I wouldn't mind some strength, but she's getting defense and HP, and those are usually the two biggies on like less bulky units like her, especially with the leg ring. Like, I would love to use her kind of offensively because she can actually keep up, and she only has 7 defense. German kind of blows, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I would love to use her more aggressively because she has that leg ring, so definitely getting more bulky oriented level ups is nice for sure. Who wants to fight this boss? That's the other question. Is 15 defense. Could use Larcy, could use Selif. A couple different options. Yeah, good crit. The chances of Selif critting is like very high. I mean, I guess he doesn't have a skill ring, but yeah, he's got the crit skill and now 62 kills with the silver sword. Crazy. Yeah, even if we're gonna do it with Larcy, we should wait until the healer gets over here so he can go crazy. Okay, so was that Luna or Soul? Okay, that was or not Luna, sorry, that was Astra. If it was Soul, we would have healed. It's so weird that the camera's like over there so you don't actually get to see what proc. Also, obviously we have 2 different things that can proc, so that's a part of it. Okay, kill this guy if you can. 22. Oh, it's gonna take 2 turns. Oh well. He does have crit. I suppose he could crit. Yeah, it's fine. Is he not getting experience? It's weird. Actually, if you want to do it next turn, that's fine with me. Because how much res does the boss have? We could just do Ira with the bolt sword. Only 4? Yeah, let's do that. Can you reach? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Who? Oh, it's him that he has charm. Charm is kind of cool. Charm's a really nice skill to have access to. Okay, first Dermot level up. Plus 2 HP, yeah, because he has 120%. He'd have 150 if Holland was his dad. Holy shit. Okay. So you can also see there is a really good example of how... God, no, calm down. They're nothing more than petty rebels. How authority stars work. I've said this a couple of times now, but in Thracia, authority stars, if somebody has them, they just happen for the whole army no matter where you are. But in this game, they work like charm. So she had like only like 80 hit, and the boss's hit was a lot better, but then I moved Selif a little bit closer, and then we got this. And then we one-rounded him because we have Astra. Oof. How could I fall to a few motley soldiers? I don't know, man. You just got your ass one-rounded, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bruh. Also, I think you can probably pair up units in Generation 2 like this, but I don't really know that there's much of a point. I mean, I guess you probably get like some kind of bonuses, but is there any other conversations I can do? We've already done those two. All the other conversations have to do with people that we haven't recruited yet. Or there's one that we can't do until we see Sephora, wherever that is. Okay, let's see. By the gods, I've never seen such ruin. It's as if Grandshire had never existed. Been a while, hasn't it, Seliph? Oh, Lewin. Oh, Lewin survived too, I guess. Pardon me, Your Majesty, King Lewin of Salice. Just Lewin, Seliph. Like I've always been. Salice is just another imperial conquest now. That's all it's been since the mess in Valhalla. And meanwhile, here I am, still living a pathetic, shameful life for all to see. At least my mother faced Salice's demise, and her own with pride and dignity. But me, nope. I'm just an idiot bard. Don't listen to what Oifi says of me, Seliph. Just please, don't call me a king ever again. My apologies, Lewin. Jesus, Lewin, calm down, man. I just said hi. Holy crap, bro. This dude's pathetic. He really is. That's fine. Don't worry about it. More importantly, looks like you finally got this revolution thing started. Hey, you're doing it, Seliph. There's no place more fitting than Isaac to start fighting back against the Empire. Indeed, the courage of Isaac's people is matched only by the pain and anger the Empire has inflicted upon them. All we're missing now is for Prince Shannon to return and join the fray himself. He ran off to follow some rumor, didn't he? Rumor has it, his birthright as heir to the Isaac throne, the holy sword Balmung, is being kept in a shrine in the Yi Desert. As I understand it, the entire desert region is ruled by an evil priest. I trust Shannon's might, but I cannot help but worry for his safety. If anyone can do it, it'll be Shannon. Actually, Seliph, I have a favor to ask you. Oh, if it's within my power, I'll gladly help. What is it? Julia, could you come over here? See, I found her years ago in Valhalla when she was just a little girl, hurt pretty bad. Since then, I've been looking after her in a hidden little corner of Salice. At least until we had to get out a while back as the Empire set about tightening its grip. I can't read right now. The thing is, I've got things that need doing over in Leinster, and at this point, she's just slowing me down. I hate to impose on you, Seliph, but I don't have much of a choice. Could I just leave her with your group for a while? I still don't know what happened to her, but it must have been pretty awful, poor thing. Back when I found her, she couldn't remember a thing about what happened. It looks like she still can't. I see, very well, you can trust her with me, Lewin. However, I must ask that you return for her as soon as possible. She likely won't feel too comfortable in an army of strangers. Deal. I'll probably be back here by the time you finished freeing Isaac. Good luck, Seliph. He's just assuming we're gonna free Isaac, which, you know, bold assumption. May the gods be with you as well, Lewin. Bye, Lewin. I don't know why Lewin didn't just kill everyone. He has like infinite avoid with the Forseti tome. Listen, Julia, I know it'll be hard for you without Lewin here, but I promise you'll be alright. Until Lewin returns, I swear I'll let no harm come to you. I know I've still much to learn, and as yet I'm not that strong, but one day, someday, I know I'll be strong enough to protect us all. Someday I'll have the strength to defend all the world's people from the Empire's wrath. Someday I'll be strong as my father once was. Seliph. Ganeshire seized. So we get Julia, who is... yeah, she has Naga blood as well. I think she's the daughter of Sigurd, but like... yeah, I think she's the daughter of Sigurd. I guess that would imply that What's-Her-Face was pregnant? I'm not really sure. Let's see. Second generation. Where is she? Julia. Julia has a 100% magic growth. Everything else sucks, but she has a 100% magic growth. She can also use both staves and light magic, and she has no items. So that's pretty cool. What a useful unit. Is she supposed to have no items? Why don't you just get the money? Whatever. King Danon's got 3 sons. The oldest, Brian, Lives at the old family home in Granvale. The younger two serve him here in Isaac. Johann controls Isaac Castle and Johalvir controls Safara Castle. They're both kind of an odd sort, and they've both got this obsession with someone in your army called Larcy. Why do you know all this, old man? Always squabbling they are. I don't know though. Neither of them are all that bad, really. Heck, I bet they'd join forces with you. Why do you know all that, old man? Yeah, I'm not sure if she's supposed to have no weapons. Obviously, she would inherit from Deirdre, but Deirdre had weapons. I guess she didn't have the silent stuff, but Deirdre should have at least had her light tome. So I'm not really sure why she has no weapons, to be completely honest. But whatever. I can't even really get her a weapon, right? I guess I could sell... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, she could talk to Seliph. Oh, no. Sorry, she can't talk to Seliph. Can she get a weapon, maybe, from somebody? Well, Lana can talk to her. Maybe Lana will give her, like a staff. Oh, yeah, it says relive staff for Julia. Okay, so I should do that. Yeah. Okay. The rebels have taken over Genealogy? God, Harold, you moron. What in blazes are my sons doing? Somebody tell them to take the rebels down now. Dad's ordering us to attack, huh? Isn't Larcy in that armor? In that army? Damn, what do I do? How can I fight her? We're to strike Genealogy, are we? My father's got quite the temper. But I could never lay so much as a finger on Larcy, even if she is among my foes. Ah, what a dilemma standing before me. Interesting. Ooh, our Pegasus Knight. Okay. You like this? Phew. Sorry, Manya. I know a load like this isn't easy on you. Wait, is her Pegasus named Manya? Huh, Manya? Is that really what you call your Pegasus? Ah, pipe down, Arthur. I don't care if we're nearly there, because I'll still just dump you if you don't shut up. Sorry about that. Say feet. I don't know how far to go. If you want, I can just walk from here. Where are you off to anyway? He's got some big earrings. Oh, just Elster. Elster? Geez, you're dumber than I thought. Elster's way south of here. There's an entire sea in the way, for crying out loud. I don't know what you're thinking, but you haven't got a hope in heck of walking the rest of the way there. That's fine. I'm hardly in a hurry. What the fuck? So, why do you need to go to Elster? Oh, see, I've got a sister I haven't seen in years who might be down there. Me and my mom were taken away from when I was just a kid. I was sort of left alone in the far corner of Salice or another. I just heard a rumor, but at this point, even a rumor is enough if it means finding her. Oh, really? You know, I know just what it's like. My big brother's gone missing for ages. I've been missing for ages. Did you get separated from him as well? Oh no, nothing that bad. Always lived together in Salice, but a while back he ran off to try to find my dad. Your father, huh? Yeah, he's been missing for years. Mom spent the rest of her life waiting for him to come back, but he never did. Oh, so she also survived. Erin also survived. What happened to her? She's dead. Well, okay, she didn't survive that, but illness. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's okay. I mean, you've already brought up lots of things that you shouldn't have. Kidding, you're not actually that bad. B's kind of passive aggressive. Thanks, and thanks for giving me a chance and letting me come along. No problem. So is this sister thing real? Is that actually why you're traveling? Yeah, it's real. What about you? What's your deal? Actually, I kind of want to join that Isaacian rebel army. Seems pretty cool. When I was little, Mom told me stories about the paladin Sigurd and his brave allies, and those have always meant a lot to me. Lately, I've been hearing about how Sigurd's son, somewhere in Isaac, raising a revolution, and it all just sort of clicked, you know? I knew that's where I needed to be, so I just ran out of home and tried to find him. Wow, that's pretty great of you. You know, I think I'll help you out here for a little while. It's the least I can do for you putting up with me. Okay, partners it is then. Good luck out there, partner. Upbeat as ever, aren't you? Alright, so we get Arthur and B. Also 2 more child units. So Arthur has wind and a broken staff. The broken staff, I believe, is the legendary staff. I'm pretty sure, which is very exciting. Because he should have, yeah, Bragi and Tordo blood. Yeah, so let's look at him. He also has the Wrath skill. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have... Shit, he doesn't have Pursuit, though. It's going to be hard to use him. Where is he? Arthur. His father is Claude. His growths look pretty okay. Yeah. But definitely... So we have the staff, which is useful. And then Fee, who has a Berserk Edge. Why does she have a Berserk? I guess she's supposed to come with that? I don't know. But she has the Paladin Band, along with Crit, Adept, and Pursuit, which is really nice. She has 4 City Blood. Let's look at Fee. Fee, wait. Where's Fee? Oh, here we go. Fee's father is Lewin. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I knew this one was going to be kind of rough. The problem with Lewin being the father is that her strength and magic are kind of split, so she only has a 25% strength growth, which is really bad. But the rest of her growths look pretty good, and obviously the Paragon Band is really useful, so... Anyways, so he's sending out these guys, led by Schmidt. Oh, we get the Brave Axe, that's kind of cool. So... Okay, so there's Isaac and then there's Sephora. I think you decide which one of these you want to capture. I don't really know what's best, I guess, but... Does the Berserk Edge kind of suck? I guess it does. It weighs a lot too. Alright, start here. Okay. Almost enough to kill. Okay, so like I said, you can decide which one of these you want to talk to. I assume that he's the better one to do. Again, just because he's mounted. He's like so much of a better class. I mean, I guess this guy has better stats. Can this guy promote? I'm actually kind of curious what he promotes into, but no, I imagine that's got to be the better one to, Will they come attack me if I go down here? I'm a little bit worried about that. You have 86 hit. I guess I do have a lot of avoid. I feel like they... Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe they start moving next turn. Why don't we just hang out where we are for 1 turn? I feel like they'll probably start moving next turn. That'd be my assumption. Yeah, talk to her. Julia, right? Hello there. How are you doing without Lewin? You're Lana. Yes, thank you. I'm fine. You know, Lord Selif's actually been worrying about you. Is there anything I can do to help you? Just let me know and I'll get right to it. Thank you. Oh, I've got a little something for you. This is a men's staff. You can use these, right? For me? Thank you, Lana. With this, I know I can help everyone. You're welcome, Julia. Let's give this war our all together. Thank you. I also think there's a difference. So this says... Julia can talk to Selif. If Selif seizes Isaac, Julia will receive Rizia. That Riz, I don't know what that is. Or if Self seizes Sephora first, Julia will receive Aura. Now I don't know what Rizia is. So Aura is pretty strong. I guess. Oh, it's probably Resire, which is basically Nosferatu. I don't know which one's better. I mean, Nosferatu seems better to me. But it is quite a bit weaker, like, overall. No, actually Aura's probably better. I don't think Nosferatu is really that useful on her because her HP is going to be so crap. I assume that's what Rizia is, but again, with translations, with the way translations work, it's a little awkward. If one person wants to attack you, that's fine. And actually, same thing with you and you. Oops, I'm hitting completely the wrong buttons. Yeah, they're moving up. Okay, so it's also just going to be easier for us. So again, I think we want to seize Sephara first, or Sephora. Oh, wait, do they not? Oh, they are moving. Okay. Just because, again, I think Aura's probably better, because even though I like Nosferatu is a really strong tome, but I don't know how much. Like, we would rather just get really big chip damage, right? Than like Nosferatu. Who cares about her healing? Like, she's so frail. I could be wrong about this, but this is the way that this is what I would assume is the better one. Also, I probably should have repaired this Brave Sword a little bit with Larcy, but that's fine. HP, wow, okay, all right, fair enough. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, well, Soul doesn't really do much there, but cool. Okay. Yeah, there's so many towns being ransacked, like, everywhere. That one we'll be able to take care of, obviously, pretty quickly. This one, too, we can have Fee go up there. Okay, so he's right there, so we just need to kill that guy. We're also gonna have to worry about these guys. How do you want to do this? We need to kill this guy with not Larcy. The problem is, I'm assuming these guys won't go like green once we do it. I think we should probably still do it. It's so bad though. This is so many units that are going to be attacking me. Once Selef's up here, at least we'll have him to give us some stars. It does seem a bit sus though. Nice crit. That crit looks so sick. HP, skill, defense. I like defense. Okay, chip this guy. Like I said, we need to kill this guy. Lester is so weak. Oh my god. Look how much they hit for. This could be really bad, actually. We could totally lose Lester here. Like, very easily. You can see the difference, though, because he has so many authority stars. Like, this hit is 21. Oh my god. He got hit. He actually got hit. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, Larcy, how the twin hands of love and fate guide us. I've yearned for this day for many, many years, my beloved. Johan, for the love of... There's a stomach flu playing with your head, isn't there? Larcy, oh Larcy, your words are as the sweetest bird song. Your eyes are as the most brilliant stars. Oh, without you at my side, what purpose is there in life? What joy could possibly be? Stop it, how revolting. This is a battlefield. Are you out of your mind? I can deny my heart no longer, Larcy. Believe me when I say I've tried. Alas, love is a maddening beast at times. What else can I do but be by your side? Men, we are joining the Liberation Army. From this day on, we are men of honor. Fight on in the name of justice, love, and Larcy. Oh, they do? Okay, alright. That's huge, actually. You gotta be kidding me. Johan beat me to Larcy? But he's gone and sided with her army, too. The weak-willed fool. Fine by me. Men, attack. Johan's unit is now our enemy. Okay, that's huge. Because, like I said, this was going to be really sus here in a second. So we love that, for sure. Well, if you can do whatever you want, so why don't you go up there. Do a little bit of healing. Why don't you actually go? You can like protect some villages. Why don't you go do that? Because we're gonna move to the left now because we want to seize that one first. Sure. I mean, he's our ally, so why not? His little purple shield, his cute little purple shield. I think we've recruited everyone we're gonna recruit. Yeah, that was the last person we're recruiting for this chapter. So. Okay, finish this guy. Get a shitload of experience because we have the Paragon Ring. I don't hate the Paragon Ring being on her. Making her pretty strong is very useful. Because this guy doesn't have 2 range, so we can pretty much just slowly pick him apart with Arthur here. What's going on with the army down here? I assume this probably doesn't move until we actually see something. Yeah, it looks like they're just staying put, which is nice. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like there isn't much more to this chapter, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, German needs to keep moving as well. Obviously, this is just the first chapter of, you know, the 2nd generation. What can I say? I'm in love with Larcy. 28 attack, wow. That's not a bad amount of attack. Waifu would be a lot better if he didn't only have an armor slayer. I love the crab walk they do. Might need to back up here a little bit and just let our new allied units kind of help us out. Oh, Jesus. I guess I didn't look at growth rates. Again, I think, if I remember correctly, these 2 units, the decision between the 2 axe fighters or axe units is pretty minor. It's kind of like they're both pretty crappy if I remember correctly. But again, I think the class is so much better. So Johann. Wow, so the character that we recruited has a 10% speed growth. The other guy's got a 50% speed growth. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much because neither of them have pursuit, and we're going to be getting a brave axe at the end of this. So they're basically just going to be mini versions of the guy from the Lex. And obviously, you know, being mounted is so much better. They do both have my glasses are so dirty as always. They do both have 60% defense growth. What blazes was that? Just when I thought my sons can't get any more useless, he goes and forgets how to fight. Schmidt, get out there. Take back my castles now. Yes, sir, you can depend on me. Okay, I guess we are gonna have to fight them. Okay, that's a little bit scary. It's always people burning shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this part here because I feel like we're like about halfway through the chapter, so I think this will be a good stopping point. And then next time we'll do the rest of this chapter. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.